What if we designed Dominican architecture with deep modern Dominican culture? Now, the Dominican people are outside, and I'm not just speaking about events and going out. I'm specifically speaking about the way how they actually live, where they will essentially do a lot of their communal activities on the exterior part of the home or in close proximity to the home. So how do we actually embed this into the architecture in a cultural way so that it all works and ties in together? So what I would want to create is de la Casa del Horizonte, right? The House of Horizons. Now, what do I mean by the House of Horizons? Essentially, it's a home that really looks into itself, operates on multiple planes and levels, and parts of the home will be covered and other parts of the home will be open to the outside, almost like a terrace. So the first thing that I would do is at the top level, the third floor, we have the Tower of Wisdom. This is where you place the matriarch of the home. Who better to place at the top of the home than the abuela, the grandmother of the community or that household? Instead of burying the kitchen deep into the back area of the house, what we essentially have is a through kitchen that has all this light, has all this energy, has all this fun. And at the top of the house, which is really like the cornerstone of the home, the phenomenology of Spanish homes is that you always hear the elders in their background chatting or saying or speaking something, and you know everything's okay. Secondly, on the level right below, which will only be like a few short steps via ramp or maybe 2 or 3 steps beneath that, you have the social core. And this social core essentially will be the living room. This is essentially where kids do homework. It's really just a communal space where the family can come to. Now, between this space and the top level, which is the Tower of Wisdom, you'll have view corridors where the grandma can look down while she's cooking or people watching, connecting her to the family via visual corridors. Now, at the bottom floor, you have the public energy core. This is essentially where the uncles are fixing cars, the cousins are playing dominoes, kids are playing outside type of games that you can't play in the house or else you get a beating. And essentially this is almost like where this is like the fortress. This is where the friends come and hang out. This is where you can bring individuals into like this courtyard that's open, but at the same time, so many activities and events are happening. And I think by laying down this particular framework, what we've created is a house of levels and planes, the House of Horizons, La Casa del Horizonte, where the kitchen, the grandmother, is essentially connected to this social core on the second level. So even if you're having a sweet 16 and grandma can't really come down because, you know, her knees are hurting her, she can stay at that kitchen level and literally have view corridors. Let me know how you guys feel about this in the comments. I'm definitely going to get into a part 2 where I actually speak about architectural aesthetic. I really wanted to lay down the framework of how a Dominican home could work that would be embedded into the culture of how they actually live.